Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Damn it! I wanted to check before I streamed again. My gain. This shit just does not capture my gain.
Sorry.
Okay.
Alright. Um,
I'm gonna criticize. Huh?
as a wrong, this cut leads directly in.
Yeah, I know, I know. It's
Into
the
the next
kunite.
cut with it. Yeah.
I'm just drawing it weird, honestly. I might change it. I just don't know how to
Oh, I
make
thought it was a
OBS.
fucking
Yeah,
shortcut.
have a
Can they hear me on stream, by the way? I imagine not.
believe so.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool.
Yeah. The problem is they might not be able to hear me. But I'm pretty sure.
Uh,
Talk for a second. Let me make sure.
did
Yeah, you can talk.
okay.
Okay. Whatever.
Okay, cool, man.
You do most of the talking then. Bless us all with your knowledge. They
Okay.
no one, because I believe it's you, the only person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a pretty bad.
It's a triangle.
Yeah, but it's not really just.
Wait. Did I work on this, or did I send you the fucking newest version? I don't remember. It
I
is the newest version.
you asked me for the file. Yeah, you sent me something recently because that was like the most recent thing I had seen that opened in Flash. Showed me. Yeah.
How about I?
That that 4th of July weekend.
It's okay.
I just go with that honestly. Well, it's supposed to read as a sort of blade, and that's it.
What's this red line there, by the way?
I thought the the frame. I thought the drawing that went from the hand being like open to grabbing the object was longer. So I wanted to have like an effect that turned into the object, but it just became this like weird shining effect. It's red right now. It will be like white with a bit of bloom in the final version.
Okay. It might be better if it's like a smear frame of it, like going in a circle before it lands in her hand.
Yeah,
It's like
maybe.
spinning around.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'll
I guess
work.
I'll work on my part.
I'll work on it later.
Mm. I'm actually gonna go wash my hands so I don't grease up my tablet too much more than it already is. I'll be back. Was the shining effect I put on the kunai fine?
Give me a sec.
It's in the one that I sent to you yesterday.
Yeah, it, uh, yeah, it's good.
Alright. Some of these layers have to be gotten rid of at some point.
Yeah.
I think the insert cut of the kunai flying across and then also being caught with the hand. I was thinking I'd redraw them for line art, but I'm now thinking, fuck it, they look fine. What do you think?
Which ones?
The one, like the insert cut of the kunai flying across the screen, and then the other insert of the kunai being caught by the hand.
Mm-hmm. What about it?
I was thinking I was gonna reline them, but I think they're fine. Should I bother? Or,
No, they're fine. I think they're fine.
Basically, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Does he know?
What?
No, I just want to say that. All right. Man, what a goofy, wacky animation program this is.
Been known to be that way.
Thought?
Known to be that way. Known to be kind of goofy. Ever heard of Raptor? Yeah.
Ever heard of Pico Raptor?
Yeah. Got it. True.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna work on the pan, the whip pan. You know.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Yep, that's yep. It's true.
Gotta admit.
you say something?
Uh, I just being
Fuck
particularly
is wrong
quiet.
with you?
Yeah.
Sure, sure.
What's up? Tell us a joke. Tell the world a joke, guy. Come
No,
on. Fun.
no, no.
Beat the new Zelda game today, and it's crazy how even with like CG stuff, um weird like Sakuga brain cinematography makes its way in. You know, the old Zelda games, the cutscenes were like, I'd say the cutscenes were pretty good. Even then, um, like Wind Waker has a lot of like really good, memorable shots. So does Twilight Princess and Ocarina and all that shit. But this one just they can't handle like a really basic shot for too long. They just like go insane and like Sakuga.
Mm.
Good, good. It's good. How about you? What have you been watching or doing?
Within like the past day, not much.
Mm. Bobbing. Oh. Comprehend in chat. Half zombie.
Yeah, sure.
Bring zombie.
No, we got four. We got four guys.
Pretty good. Fine. Hey zombie, how you do?
Damn, bro.
Miserable. Why are you so miserable, my dear friend? My day's been okay. It's been hot. Poor friends on the miserable. Shit, I'm retarded.
Oh boy, just telling me now? No, I'm just kidding.
Day.
Only hatred in this heart.
Zombie,
That's all.
do you want to join the call? You okay? Might as well, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
Well,
Should we hop into Anime Club then, since you said yeah?
yeah.
I. We in.
Be in here. Get in.
Whack. We went. We went. We went. We went.
This is the sound of a man full of hatred.
So true.
Screaming, brother. Don't say
Yeah.
He knows. He
your
was
address.
Scream.
Say your address.
Here I am, God in this world. Look at me. Soon I will be dead.
Not.
Nah, not really.
Nice. What's wrong? Are you just it's all vibes?
Mary, what's it for? What's it matter? What's the difference? Who cares? Ice cream versus cake.
Is that the current one?
I don't know. It's like mint ice cream versus vanilla ice cream versus fucking who cares what flavor?
What's wrong? What happened to the bright happy boy I used to know?
Listen, I'm not and have never been happy.
That's not true.
Just
I've seen it here and there.
Yes.
seeing you watch.
Maybe you
Too
have.
hard.
I haven't. Yes. No, I only cry when I watch Too Hard. It's too real.
He even hit a Mars sketch.
Yeah, no, I mean, there are lots of things that, it's kind of like, oh, well, this sure is nice, but I don't know, I'm just a bitch. I'm just bitching at the end of the day. I'm just being a bitch.
I love you.
Thank you.
True, true.
And we'll learn what love is yet. Thanks to you, my brave friends.
Bro. You can work in Zurich, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
wanna stream it? You could stream it, so not that anybody's watching, I think. It's like maybe like one person.
We got 4 guys. Or no.
One of them is me.
Other one is Zugak.
Yeah.
Yo, three.
The one guy.
No, it's just Deka.
Let's go.
Can we lose all viewers?
Can we lose all viewers?
We lose every single viewer?
Where the fuck is Flash?
Oh, it doesn't show it.
Sorry I missed Sen Tochihiro Kamikakushi and Kiki's delivery service.
We didn't do it.
Anything.
I fucking was too tired and just went to bed.
Yeah, we imagined.
That's fair.
What did we even do yesterday?
Nothing, we were just hanging.
Watch like YouTube videos?
Did we? Good God, did we?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't remember. We went to sleep pretty early.
Yeah, decently so, yeah.
I was tired.
I guess I'll check my YouTube history and see. I don't think we watched. I don't think we did.
We did anything.
We're just chilling, bro. Just chilling, dude.
Oh shit, this is probably getting fucking copyrighted. Wait. Good music.
You dummy.
Animation.
Miserable cause I just refuse to go to my happy place. I just see it off in the distance, I guess. It looks faint and fragile and stupid. And, I turn up my nose at it. Say to myself, let's stay miserable. It makes life, at least, it makes life interesting.
What drove you here today? What the fuck? Usually
This
not
is my
like
life.
this.
This is my life.
Mm.
I'm always like this.
No, you're not.
Decided
At least
this
not
pretty much
noticeably.
when I was like, you know what? I woke up one day, I was taking a shit. I was like 7 years old, and I was like, there's goddamn nothing here. There's nothing to do here, and there's fucking nothing to see, and there's nothing for me in this world. And, I pretty much have been, there's just, what you believe really just has a funny way of coming true every time. And if you believe something like that, it just starts to become your reality at some point. And I'm too old to fucking be throwing a tantrum in my own mind, and I need to start going towards happy. And so just throwing up my hands, basically, like, yeah, what the fuck ever. I don't get to go there. I don't know, I just don't see much value in it, I guess. It being like in having love in my heart. It's not a magic bullet, and at the end of the day, I can't get what I want, and I'm just kind of throwing an immature tantrum, and
A man skips anime club
you gotta
one
learn
time.
to suck it up and just be like, yeah, that's life. Try and be happy, try and live in the world, do what you can.
Fella.
Rato's here.
Indeed.
So,
Rato, you listening to this? This is
Yo,
this is what happens when you skip anime club one night.
I'm just being a downer. Sorry.
Hello? I was muted and talking like an idiot.
everything going all right, or just the usual pessimism, or
What happens when you skip anime club?
No,
I-
if only I could have watched Chihiro's sweet little adventure about going through a mysterious and wonderful
We were
magic
just gonna
castle,
watch another episode of Nichijou, man.
and
We
then
didn't have
maybe
that planned.
maybe I would be happy.
Is
I could see some wonder and mystery in life, and
The-
instead of just a dull arrangement of pinballs bumping around and things occurring in the way that they do. The whole reality is unbent from the world, and the impossibility of life itself, and inescapable torture of the world. And
Said it before. You need to get you some strange.
that'll do it.
yeah. It takes a little effort, but sometimes it's worth it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm just being a bitch at the end of the day. I had a friend tell me, you got the material conditions for happiness, and it's true. This is just about how to learn how, and I'm just not mature enough to like be like, yeah, you know what, this world is about stupid things like Arlo and just things. And
Maybe to fuck up my line. Yes. Go on though, sorry.
and sweetest grapes, the sourest of grapefruits, the richest earth, the hottest fire, etc. And I'm all just like throwing up my hands, like, man, what's this? Just some bullshit, guys. I don't get it. And nobody else is really like that, I guess.
I mean, I feel you. You know, you seem particularly perturbed today. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I am really miserable today for some reason. I finally feel like I've got myself in a corner. Basically,
Really?
this is like actually a good thing. I'm looking at all my worst vices, all like the things that are like really holding me back. And the thing is, I just fucking live for this. Really do. Like, I mean, I absolutely, completely, and totally threw myself down into a pit of hell as soon as I possibly can, as young as I possibly could, because like it was tempting, and I thought it would be interesting, and also being on the surface, the indelible and stupid and ignorant surface, is dull. It's just dull, okay? Happiness is like things like, what a nice day, the trees, the sun. It sure seems like the universe has opened a path for me today, and I shall go and gain wisdom and power, and like whatever. It's just some stupid bullshit, okay? Fucking jealousy, rage, hatred, joy, experience, excitement, whatever. It's just some fucking stuff going on. I mean, it's just things that ping pong around and things happen, and it's like, I sure wish like I could truly, I had like a pure will. I wish that like enlightenment wasn't a lie, and that we could all have pure reason and perfectly execute our will in the world, and actually make things that are actual, and etc. That's just a fantasy. That's just a dumb fantasy. And after all, I never seem to come up with anything I want that isn't impossible. I don't want things that are possible. Everything that's possible is just fucking stupid.
What
Yeah,
would you say is
pretty much.
impossible that you did?
What do I want to be? I think if I could fundamentally reconstitute myself. Oh no, no, wait. Right. What? Like. Okay. Well, first of all, we just take out death. No death. No more death. And then we'd actually make things permanent. So we'd take some things, and they would be permanent. And then we'd actually and then I'd actually make I'd actually make rules. So there aren't really any hard and fast rules. I think I would if I was God anyway. I would make some rules, some incontrovertible facts that can't be redressed. Um, and just it just goes down the list, but it's a dumb god fantasy, more or less. Like you don't get these things in life, and more or less like it's completely ridiculous to imagine them. Like I'm just at the end of the day, like I just have a lot of brain power, and I can imagine all these stupid, impossible things. And after all, I want the impossibility. I don't want anything real. Because real stuff sucks. Real stuff gets you killed. Real stuff just wears you down. I mean, like I really don't like that I'm just a collection of constantly reproducing particles, and a mass of information that just sort of jumbles around and goes through the world and reproduces itself, and actually doesn't know what it's doing, and things like that, right? Like, well, if you want to be alive, you don't get another way. You don't get an out. You don't like you have to live in your body. It has to be limited and contingent. That's just life. Uh, I think most of all, one of the things that deeply, deeply hurts me, and is, I think, one of my greatest, like, one of my most common prayers to God when I was very young was, "Please, God, anyone but me." And what I mean by this is that I want some choice. I want to be, and I want knowledge, and I want to be able to be another human being other than myself. Because like you're completely and totally limited. And at the end of the day, I can't know what it's like to be another person. I just can't know. That's not something I get to have. And I really, really want want to know. I want to know what it would. I want to know what it would be like to be born as someone, say in like 9th century in fucking Rome or some shit. I don't know. Like just fucking. I just want to see all the possibility that's in the world, but you don't get to see. You just get to have the information you come across, more or less.
Ninth century Rome. He does Rome. The Roman Empire wasn't even a thing in the
Point
ninth.
exactly.
No, I mean, but Rome is still there. No, I'm just
Yes.
dab. You wait. You guys are streaming?
Yeah.
Hold on. I just looked at your. Wait, on YouTube? Where fucking
Yeah, on YouTube. There's nobody watching, so it's not a big deal.
Oh, okay.
There's
Okay.
No, it's
probably a
great.
single person watching.
This is great. I hope somebody watches it. They will. People watch these afterwards.
Yeah,
This is fun. I'm having a good time.
Yeah. Okay. I thought. See, I saw the thing initially, and I was like, oh, maybe they stopped. I thought you meant that you were doing something else.
We're going ham. The slam.
Good. Oh, you're drawing. You're animating. Still Wario. Still.
Yeah, we still haven't been able to get done with. Listen, zombie. It's it's a good position you have here. Not position, I guess, but a good quandary. Listen, isn't this what stories are for? Isn't it all what stories and the creativity is for?
yes.
After all,
Nothing for me in this world. But words. Stupid and ignorant. And truly, this is the reason why I will write, because it just eases that burden for me. That I can imagine that I'm a different person, or just all the experiences of other people, that I can feel connected to humanity. I mean, I really do think, like, man, it just is bullshit for me. I pretty much woke up and was like, actually there's nothing, but there is one thing, and that's writing. I'm not even like particularly good at it, I guess, but it is like something I can do that pleases me. That I'm like, yes, good. Language is here, good. Like one of the only things that I'm like, yes, great. I'm so glad we have language. I'm so thankful for language. Because if I didn't have language, I would just be a stupid beast, wouldn't I? And I wouldn't be able to express or experience knowledge in the way that I do, which greatly, like, it's like, yes, I'm the most powerful. I literally am. Like, what creature is more powerful than a human being? And surely a human being is kind of chasing divinity in some sense. Like maybe if we keep going, if we kept going, or if the idea for our species was to keep going, to keep evolving, to keep improving, like, we would just become such insane generalists. We would just get better and better. And I mean, we are just kind of the fucking strongest, smartest guys out there. And it's like, I guess I'm glad I'm not a cat, but probably would have been pretty cool to be like a falcon or an eagle or something, and just go like that. And I think,
yeah.
after all, I would probably greatly prefer that to being here. Because then I wouldn't have to have this terrible burden that is always on my mind, and confronts me daily.
No, I hear you. I hear you. That's a sober yoink. There we go. But yeah. Once again, it's true. It is true. Being alive is a fucking nightmare. It is the horror. A true horror. In its own way. But again, I say, It just is what it is, right? Like it is sadly
Yeah.
the burden we all have and we all
Yeah.
walk through in life.
Yeah.
And you know, everybody has their thing that they find. Actually, that's not even true because most people die horribly and never fulfill anything.
Yes. Yeah.
Um, but you know, if you find something that makes life worth living, whatever it is,
Yeah.
um, you know, it's a matter of like time and hard work and dedicating yourself to it, really. And you know, to some it's art. I like making art. It's fun to me. I think it is to you in some way, even if you feel like stuck right now. Um, yeah, I'd say don't give up. You still got it, kid. Still make it. We're all gonna make
Wag me, bros.
it. Like me, bros. So don't feel down. Embrace how horrible life is, and that it's a never ending nightmare. Except it is ending. It will end. We'll you know, me and you, zombie, will both be dead someday. We'll just be dead. We'll just be
I
dead,
mean,
and or you too. Uh,
I mean,
uh,
I mean, I'm not, I'm not, I'm not. I mean, I have been like staring at the face of death for like the past 3 months or so. Like like really, all the reasons I have to be alive have just kind of been, like like sort of pulled out from under me, like one of those fucking carpet gags or a magic trick just pulling out from under you. Except things are just floating, free falling. I'm ready to die. I am. I mean, I've been ready to die for a while. It's not
hmm.
that it ends for me. It's that you don't get out. You don't get to get out. You're the form. You are the form. It completely and totally limits you and defines you. And birth, life, and death are all just part of the form, and you have to go through the motions. You have to do it. You don't get a choice. You don't get out.
Hmm.
Um,
Well,
and
I don't know. Everybody's got their time.
I'm just desiring something stupidly that I can't have. Go ahead, Rita. Sorry.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, I think I more or less kind of get what you're saying, but I don't know. Everybody's got their time. I mean, if you, as long as you're still alive, it is your job to your duty to claw and find any way to
So
make
true.
any of it mean anything. I mean, yeah, I mean, I think everything,
Yeah.
like of course technically, there pretty much anything's possible, but it's like you're staring at a you I mean when faced with the possibility of everything kind of seems equally impossible. I don't know. You've that's the I mean that's the hard part is figuring out the what the like the
Yeah.
what it is. I mean the not being uncertain is maybe the most damning thing that can happen to a person. Uh, I think there are
Yeah.
probably hundreds and hundreds of possible lives just waiting for you that you just aren't aware of yet. Uh,
Yeah.
it's all at your fingertips too. Who
Yes.
knows what you could do with the internet?
You're 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 so right, Rado. Um, I mean, yeah, part of it is that like I've stubbornly refused to take any position for all my life. Like, I, I mean, of course, we all know that it's a fantasy. I mean, everybody knows that it's a fantasy, and you kind of like trip up and around it, and you have to construct your identity with the material that you get, And more and more and more, I realize, yeah, it is totally damning to not try and position yourself. So, like, you have to take a position. You have to
Back.
you have to be able to accomplish anything at all. You have to take a concrete position.
What I miss? What are we talking about?
And it's just that, like, yes, I do. Like, at the end of the day, I want both birds. I want it all. I want everything. And for that reason, I have nothing. I don't have anything because I refuse to commit to any position. I don't want to commit to any position because at the end of the day, you commit to a position, it will limit you totally. Like, it will totalize your being, and then you won't be able to, like, use that time the way you do, and it will determine your future and your past and your present, and yeah, just there's no way out. You just have to like, quick and fast and hard take the stance you want, and yes, it's going to limit you for the rest of your life, and yes, it will be your fate and may even doom you, and it's whatever. But you just fight like hell. At the end of the day, you just go fight like hell. Try and get it. Try and get it. That's it. But
Talking about like success in general.
Picking a direction and
Yeah,
slotting yourself in, fate, fate, grand order, you could spend your entire life.
I'm talking about, like, for example, everyone has identity. Everyone has an identity.
Not everybody, but yeah, sure.
Well, identity. Okay. No, identity is, like, I don't mean identity as in, like,
personality.
Idea of what a person's of what an identity is.
You mean literal?
An identity is essentially.
By the way.
Identity is essentially the story about who you are to yourself, which is in and of yourself, and matters to you, and essentially positions you within the subject. And everyone has a little story about themselves in their mind, after all. And I think what I've refused to do stubbornly over the years is to deny over and over again my identity, to say that it doesn't work, and that it's just a fiction, and that it has no purpose or power. And that simply isn't true, right? Because at the end of the day, we all know what a strong personality is, right? Like, you see it, it's obvious. You look, someone who has a strong personality is, like, invincible. Someone who has, like, a rock solid identity and who believes in themselves is really, really powerful. And really, that's, like, all you really can do is, like, pick some words, pick who you are, like, take a position, take a stance about yourself, about who you are, where you are positioned in the world. And if you don't do that, you're screwed. You have to do it. If you remain uncertain and indecisive, you will lose everything, like I have. And I warn you, this dear viewer, whoever you are listening to this right now, decide who you are right now. Decide what you want right now, and you damn well better chase after it. Because if you don't, you are not getting anything out of this life.
I suppose that's fair.
I was crafting this emoji masterpiece for a few minutes here.
Nico, show it on stream. He's...
No. Okay.
Hello, Pedro 316. How are you?
Sorry, got interrupted again. This poor guy, poor Pedro is just like, yeah, man.
Yeah. Just bro, hanging out. Listen, he came for the cool Wario animation and stayed for the insightful talk.
Zombie is red though. You do have to be like
Show
a.
the show Rado's emote thing on stream.
Yeah, gosh.
Alright.
No.
No.
No, he's gone.
Is he gone? He just
He left.
He just left.
Yeah. No, I imagine his internet probably cut out.
Oh, you mean zombie? I thought you meant Pedro. I was like, yeah. You probably fucked up.
No.
I'm Rip Zombie. There's the thing, Pedro. If you're, are you laughing? Poor Zombie. I feel like you know, the dynamic right now is like, lol. Look at Zombie just like going crazy. He's right though. He's right. You have to be you have to grab life by the horns. It's kind of sad that he's been having trouble with this.
Yeah.
I hope for the best.
I think.
Who isn't having trouble with it lately though?
Yeah. I mean, I think
maybe
everybody in
I have
their
a bunch of
life will at some point, go through one or two, if not three or four, of these. Oh, is he back? He's back.
I have way more than.
Who knows? It could be you next, dear viewer, dear Pedro. It could be you, Nico Zagak. It could be anybody. God, I mean, just earlier this year, I was in quite a state myself. I think it's that quarter life crisis. You gotta.
Every couple of years or so, crisis of the modern era.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I mean, I have just kind of felt like, you're looking for one thing, and that's power. And if you can get it, and you can get a lot of it, and you can really like reinforce your personality and like be really strong and like take anything just about. You can do it if you've got a good enough reason. If you're confirmed enough in your position, if you're confident enough. And really, it's just that I think earlier in my life, I just have not decided to go for it, basically, to be like, yeah, fuck it. There's just nothing else. You don't get anything else but power. You gotta get power. That's it. And
I get what you mean. You feel like you lack ambition to really go ham.
it's not it's not ambition. In fact, I mean, I have the soul of 1,000 burning suns. My desires are immense, and my emotions are so real to me that they feel actual, and I'm very I have very, very strong feelings. It's just that none of it seems more relevant than the rest. For example, I have gone fishing, canoeing, hiking, mountain climbing. I've learned to play the piano, the violin. I know how to make music on the computer. I've done all these. I fucking was a martial artist for like 10 plus years. I've done all these fucking different things. And at the end of the day, I'm just looking at all this stuff, and I'm like, none of this really matters more than the rest, and I don't care. And that's pretty much how I've always felt. I've never felt that, I've never really felt like, yeah, that's it, basically. Just doesn't. It's just an assortment of stuff, of different stuff that is, and it doesn't nothing really feels all that relevant to me. It's not that like I mean I want desperately to do something. It's just that prospects are limited, and like that just kind of that like I just kind of like I just kind of hate that. I want to accomplish in the form essentially some kind of like perfect and idealized like vision, um, like to literally actualize my desires, which we all know is impossible. Um, you don't get to do that. That's just like you're just like stupid human thinking if you can do that. That's not how the world works. That's not life. You know, you don't get to actualize your desires. Um, and you know, I am just kind of like it's not that I don't have an ambition. It's just that I give up too easily. I'm like, you know, fucking, I can't get what I want. Fuck it. What's the point? What am I supposed to do? I mean, fucking, I don't want to go canoeing. It's bullshit. It's just fucking rowing paddles through water to get somewhere. You get there, and then you're there, and then you look around, and you're sure, and you're like, well, I sure am here now. There sure are trees and birds and stuff and things all around. And I could go back and I could go forward, and you know, there's all these options and stuff. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really feel like any of it really matters. And you know, it's just no way to live. Like you'll just make yourself miserable if you live that way.
Liberal.
That's
Just the perfect.
yeah.
What?
That
The little
What did I say?
slip,
Why did you laugh?
the slip of the make your instead before miserable. He said make yourself liberal. Or,
You're not
perhaps
wrong,
that's
you're
what it
not
all
wrong.
boils down to.
You're not wrong though. You know? Listen. I think. I don't think it's all for nothing. I don't. I just don't think. I just don't believe it. Maybe I'm being the old idealist,
No,
stupid.
you're being smart, and I'm being stupid. See, that's the thing is that no matter how much I know I'm wrong, I still just want to be here because, like, to me, this is all about like, I mean, more or less like, I don't get what I want. Other people like it's like God damn, you fucking look around at other people and they can be satisfied with something like an apple. And I eat an apple and I'm like, well, it sure is sweet, isn't it? And it's just like, yeah, whatever. What is it really? Yeah, I don't really care. Like, at the end of the day, I just won't let myself have it, basically. Like, and it is like, it's like, I'm just being a retard. At the end of the day, like, you should pick up an apple and enjoy it for what it is. You know, like, that's life. That's what you get. You don't get, you're not going to get any other enjoyment out of life than, like, fucking pussy, eating apples, going on a nice run. You know, that's kind of that's just what you get, you know, like, and you got to make it matter, and you got to make it mean something to yourself, and you know, you got to go do things, and you need to believe in something, and you know, and you got to love yourself, and all of that stuff to me anyway just seems like a stupid obligation. Like I want to hate myself. It's like the only thing I get out of life. It's hating myself.
I mean, is that not actualizing your desires right there?
So
It sounds
true,
like
so
you
true.
hate yourself, and you want to.
So true. Here I am.
Yeah. Who says you can't? I mean, really. Yeah. I mean, what other people are doing are instead of actualizing their desires, they simply desire what they actualize, or are more or less content with it.
Yeah.
I mean everything, you know. I mean that's what it. I mean, everything is just everything you do is a small experience. You enjoy you get an apple, you enjoy it. I mean, you don't have to think about eating the apple. Most people don't think too hard about when they eat an apple, but you can. And that possibility is there. Every little thing can tickle your imagination, your nose, your ear holes, whatever it is. Someone once said, I think it was I can't remember who. I believe it was some musician. You have may as well have been Total Biscuit himself, TB himself.
I've never seen a Total Biscuit video in my life.
He's crushed himself.
Yeah. Wait, was it Total Biscuit that died of cancer? How unfortunate. I just remember seeing that guy's videos all around for the longest in the as a young guy. But somebody said maybe it was Maynard Keenan that said you have to have some sort of magic. It doesn't matter if it's a god or some made up bullshit. You have to find something magical or something enchanted. I mean, I'm paraphrasing here, but I mean basically just that you have to have something that you kind of put beyond yourself to live for. And if you don't, if there's nothing you believe in, then I mean, if there's nothing worth dying for, there's nothing worth living for. You could be silly about it if you want. I mean, most people are, whether they choose to or simply fall in line that way. But it could be some silly little whimsy, like I'm going to live to be the goofiest goober that ever was, or I'm going to live to kill all the people that aren't a part of my religion.
Like World of Warcraft.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, you know, you could live. It's just however you choose to live. But I mean, if what it takes is being angry at all the other people who are happier than you, you have to. I mean, you have to remember that people sillier and more stupid than you will be happy. You can't let that happen. What does they say in the Talmud? Live well, because it is the greatest revenge.
Yeah.
Do that.
The greatest revenge is living a happy life.
All I really fucking think about, like, you know, like other guys and everything is that, yeah, like fucking. Like, why don't they have this little bug in their head that makes them think like, you know, why can they just live free and ignorant like a creature does? Why can't I be like them? I just can't. I mean, I like, no matter how hard I try, I cannot be an ignorant creature living freely.
Nico, why do you draw Wario's mustache like that?
This is myself actually. Have to do it.
If I were Wario, this is what I would do.
You draw it like a lightning bolt, man.
Wouldn't that be cool if there?
You should do it like that, not like the way that you're doing.
If there were a Wario game where Wario was like a lightning elemental of some sort, like he had harnessed the power of lightning, wouldn't that be so badass?
Mighty, that's called Gunvolt.
Yeah. Is it Mighty Gunvolt? Is that what happens in that game?
Yeah. Wario shows up.
I mean,
oh no!
By a little fairy lightning creature. There's like a little treasure chest, and Mario's looking for treasure. He's really mad because there's no treasure. He was looking for the golden garlic piece, and instead he found the lightning fairy, and then he was talking to the lightning fairy, and he accidentally burped on the lightning fairy, and then she got really mad and zapped him. And then that's like the start of the game. And when she zapped him, he fell 12 levels down to the bottomless floor of hell, and he has to work his way back up using the power of Zeus.
Sure.
Eventually, when he gets on the top, then he can marry Mona.
Yeah, he won't do it.
I mean that's like Mario and Luigi get flames. Wario and Waluigi need to be as powerful counterparts. I mean,
Mario and Luigi get flames. Wario and Waluigi get dames. You know what I'm saying?
you know, when you put it like that,
Sorry, Chud. It's what it is. Um, it's simply true.
hold on, where's there? What comes up when you type in Mario Chud? No good results. There's okay. There's one. There's one. Oh,
Mario and Luigi get flames. Pedro 316 gets dames. It is what it is. It is what it is.
He's gone. He's gone, man.
He'll never
he's
be.
getting. He's yeah. He's out. He's getting,
Bro, it's his internet died. Sure. Okay.
he'll be back. He'll be back.
His internet's just down. Hey, what are you talking about? You know what they say? Never play the Dunbines. It'll scare off all the Pedros.
Nitsumete penduro. Yeah.
Listen, zombie. Really? It is true. It is true. You have to live life. You have to grab life by the horns, and it doesn't have any. That's it. That's just how it is. You know, that's just how it is. But here's the thing. Uh, worse people than you have done it, dumber people than you have done it, people that are willing to work less than you have done it. So, you can do it. And even if you don't, that's fine. At the end of the day, we're gonna die and turn into worms. And there's a certain like beauty to it. Certain beauty. Universe will go on. It'll restart. And then we'll meet again. Well, it'll all be a. Don't be too sad. So I want you to have these thoughts. I want you to think about all these silly. But I don't want you to be.
Yeah. I'll get happy soon. I
Yeah.
swear, I'm trying.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
believe.
Like, this is great.
Just the bros hanging out. Oh.
It's. Damn it! I was watching. I got my. I got like my Twitch unbanned. I was
Yeah.
watching some of like the old streams I did. Death Boy. I used to fill the screen with so many shitty gifs. It was great. I need to go back to do a bit of garbage.
Do it.
Garbage. Uh, Calling the stream.
Yeah.
Damn, you just got banned. You just got banned.
Damn. This fucking OBS mic is so bad. I don't even think half of what I said there